Welcome to PeaCoat in the Morning, starring yours truly, PeaCoat Slim, on the corner of Vine and Nothing B, minding my business, and y'all should be doing the same. Now let's get started with today's headlines on this brisk Monday morning. Last week was just different, y'all. We had the Thanksgiving holiday. A new undisputed lightweight champion was crowned. Our girl Maxwell, her trial started this week. But first, let's get started with your favorite seasonal soundtrack. That's right. Fauci and the Falsets. They latest rendition, latest hit is out right now. But guess what? It's called Latest News. But we don't care. Why don't we care? Because this man has let his power go to his head. He let his power go to his head. He acting like he the only person with a brain. He the only person that can think. That's a little strange coming from that little man. Little strange coming from that little man. You know, he acts like another little man that I know that decides that, since he's the CEO of a company, he's going to force everybody to get, the poker pills. And the only reason why he's doing that is so that he can get clout with the hospital center in which he works for. Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't work for them, no. He just sits on the board and just collects funds. No, sorry, he doesn't even collect funds. He just sits on the board. Sits on the board. So what does he collect? Clout? Influence? Maybe that's what he collects. You know what I mean? He probably uses that clout, to leverage certain former 2016 vice president candidates, you feel me? So that they can get their business running in the right direction. Yeah, that sounds personal. But I'm gonna let them go. But if y'all try to call me on my bluff, I'm gonna put you on this show and actually explain everything I just said. People always wonder, why am I not Democrat? I woke up. I really woke up. And because of this.
Are you ready? This is 153 pages of the confidential agreement between Moderna and the U.S. government. And it goes back to 2015. Jason, what was happening in 2015?
Frankenstein coronavirus.
That's right. The same time Dr. Barrick and Dr. Shi published their paper on the new Frankenstein coronavirus. In fact, let's skip down to page 104. It shows that the NIH and Moderna were collaborating with Dr. Barrick. Wow. His signature is on page 106 of the Material Transfer Agreement. But let's get back up to the top of the specific agreement. The NIH appears to be transferring the mRNA tech to Dr. Barrick. But look what they want to make clear. Quote, mRNA coronavirus vaccine candidates developed and jointly owned by the NIAID and Moderna. I'm sorry. I mean, I've seen ulterior motives before, but usually you see them coming. Did you know that the government co-owns the vaccine? Oh, by the way, this is not part of the Trump's thing. This is not part of that. This is 2015. The same government that is now mandating its use owns the vaccine.
Our girl Maxwell. That's right. Her case is alive and well right now. So they say, because there could be some funny business and a funny ending to this, and y'all need to pay attention for the signs. Sources inform the Maryland Melatonin Network that prosecutor will be Maureen Comey. Now, if the prosecutor is going to be Maureen Comey, who's the judge? Looks like it was going to be Allison Nathan. Who are these people? Do you know who they are? Did y'all do y'all research? Don't fret. PeaCoat's got it covered for you. I did it for you. Well, apparently, Maureen Comey is the daughter of James Comey, who was the FBI director appointed by President Barack Obama, who possibly could be in those documents that Maxwell knows information on. Because I think he was on a manifesto, the Epstein's Island. But before he was on that manifesto, allegedly, he made Allison, whatever the hell her name is, Nathan, a judge. That's right, he made her a judge. Now let me say that one more time for the you in the back. Maureen Comey is related to James Comey because that's his daughter. Now James Comey got his big break from President Obama. And President Obama is the person who made Judge Allison Nathan a judge. But 2 years before that, she was working as a special assistant to the White House, like an advisory role, to Obama. Now, we ought to believe that Obama was on Epstein Island and other powerful people's information may be at risk right now because more than just Obama was probably there. We all heard of the manifesto. No one could seem to find it though. But we all heard of the manifesto and them names. And I think Mr. Epstein was about to talk. But then, decided to do some other things maybe. Or maybe they decided it for him. And with that being said, all y'all gotta do is pay me and I'll stop. Just don't cover me though. I'm gonna move on now. The boxer got Teofimo Lopez, you know what I mean, versus George Kambosos. Yo, I'm telling y'all, if y'all really did miss that fight, y'all might want to get over there and go watch it. I'm sure it's on YouTube for free. I always do that. I go to YouTube, rewatch the whole fight, boop, get all the highlights, everything I need, or I just watch it just for like the fights. Like, I don't know, I like the combat fights. When it come down to that boxing and UFC, the UFC Gervonta Davis, he would definitely be fighting who? Isaac Cruz, Pitbull, that's what they call him. But y'all seen what Gervonta Davis been doing to people lately, putting them to sleep, making them want to quit, not try to fight no more, all that. Just he taking straps. He got all the straps. He just taking belts. I just told y'all about Teofimo Lopez losing his belts to George Kambosos. Apparently, one of the belts that they say that George Kambosos has is one of the same belts as Gervonta Davis, but that doesn't make sense at all because they wouldn't let, back in the day, Lomachenko fight Gervonta Davis. They just kind of like took a belt and gave it to him and then gave him a franchise belt and made him bigger than life, and he really wasn't that good of a fighter. As y'all see, Teofimo beat him. And not only did Teofimo beat him, but George Kambosos beat Teofimo. And y'all saw how he put him down. And the crazy part is, Teofimo Lopez was putting out some guarantees like he was going to knock him out in the third round. He's like, oh, it's only going to be 3 rounds. He went out there and tried that stuff in the first round, got put down. I'm trying to tell you, that man grabbed his ankle. It was ugly, yo. It was ugly. I'm really curious to see who he gonna fight next. My eyes, he should probably fight Ryan Garcia since he keep ducking people. You know what I mean? They be ducking everybody, both of them, so they should fight each other. That's what I think. But y'all let me know what y'all think. It's PeaCoat in the morning. Thanks for tuning in. I'll holla at y'all. Oh, and by the way, happy Hanukkah, y'all. Happy Hanukkah.